Hello everyone and welcome to this little special video. I bring to you an extra treat, if we may so, for this week. When you're seeing this video, we're full into another Sabbat holiday. Today we are celebrating most commonly known as Beltane. Also, other names it is known by is May Day. In other places even called Walpurgisnight or Walpurgisnacht. Feel free to call it whatever pleases you. Beltane, in my honest opinion, is a little bit easier. And I could not skip this holiday for you guys. Beltane is actually one of my most favorite ones, along with Ostara and Samhain. So we're gonna indulge in the energies of this week, which is all about 3 different intentions I set, or I want to focus on, which is creation, manifesting, generations, protection, union, and connection. Since I didn't want to repeat any same intentions as the previous video from Ostara, I chose these ones, which are not that extremely commonly used, I would say, or at least not that I've heard of so far. But we're gonna get right into it, and the first one is being creation. I want you to be able to create whenever you feel like. So we're gonna infuse you with some creative energy. Whenever you feel like creating something, especially if it is one of your favorite hobbies or what brings you the most joy, it will be easier for you to get a flow of ideas. I want you to be able to create every single day. And I'm kind of like, sometimes we force ourselves to be, I need to do something, but you're not in the mood. But with this energy, it will no longer be difficult. You're gonna have fun creating. You're even gonna be more induced with ideas as you're creating. And it is easier for you, whenever you create something, to be proud of what you're doing and not always self-criticizing. I know a lot of people struggle with it. I used to be the same. I would always let the perfectionist side of myself really ruin the experience, because I would be like, oh, it could be so much better if I did it differently, or knowing I have the skill for it and I have too much of a high expectation for myself. When everything takes practice and you slowly get to the level that you want to reach, everything is learning path. Kind of soothes your mind, that self-criticizing voice that's lingering in the back whenever you're creating. You no longer have to be harsh on yourself. Just enjoy the process of your crafting, of your creation that you're doing. Whatever it is, it doesn't even have to be something creative like drawing or something. Like cooking is also creation. Whenever you're cooking and coming up with new dishes, that counts as well. Now that we have a calmer mind, it's gonna bring forward more your desire to create. Routines counts out as well. Whenever you create a new routine, that also like takes the self-discipline, desire for change. Not everyone really likes creating new routines, but it's so beneficial. So many different categories can fall under this. So I'm gonna expand your energy to support your new self. That's easy for you to find creation every single day. Just gonna go through your whole auric field here. Next, we're moving on to manifestations, and here I don't want to focus on you calling or like what's the beginning part of manifestation, because we already been doing that for so long. I want you to focus here on your desire already like being pulled more towards you, energetically aligning you for it to come easier and faster into your life. I'm gonna use here a new little baby in my collection, which is this aventurine tower point. I don't know how to call it specifically. But it's just it's so beautiful. And it came to me in a like surprise package that I bought, like 15 bucks, and like this already on its own is worth over 20 bucks, so really it was really worth it. So I'm just gonna, with the point, draw all over yourself with the intention that your vibration is raising higher and higher to your desired state or like reality. And here I'm gonna give you a little bit of an input of something I've been doing to help me raise my vibration, because everyone was always like those manifestation videos, raise your vibration, you can do this and that, but nothing really helped me. So I started to use the brain room, which is a little bit of an exercises where you imagine inside your mind a control room panel with a bunch of buttons where you just start clicking and amping things up, pulling levers up, and basically I imagine like different things, for example like my energy, and I say, oh, for example, superstar energy, because you know my work is in the public eye, basically amping that up to 100 and stuff like that. And I've been doing that daily. I do it before I go to sleep, or like when I'm almost falling asleep, because the subconscious is just so much easier to reach then. Use this in your daily routines now, please. It literally changes your vibration so quick. I did a coaching session with one of the spiritual coaches that I follow, which is Vibing by Cece. I don't know if maybe you heard of her. And we actually discussed there that I really need to raise my vibrations. And I had my session with her in February, and in March I started to do the brain room, and the way I reached the desired vibration that I needed so freaking quick is insane. So I highly suggest you start doing this brain room exercise. And it's so good for different things, you know, like for like healing body parts on your own. I'm just gonna, with the point from down to your root chakra, go through each chakra and just pull the energy between them, that we have a perfect flow of energy. Because with unaligned chakras it's a little bit difficult to reach our manifestations. Go a third time to make sure it is perfectly flowing in between. Great. So now I wanna focus on the energy of your manifestations and just pulling them into your energy. Now that you're on the same frequency, it is so much easier for you to attract each other. And if you're interested in working with CC, I'm gonna put her Instagram in the link descriptions, because Instagram is the easiest place to reach her, and she really helped me out a lot. And also it gave me a little bit of an insight for my own mentoring. Like she really is, what's the word? Like she really showed me how I can do it as well, or things I can improve and present myself. And I'm gonna really, besides giving me credit on all the work that I did, which is freaking lot, but she really helped me have like a clearer view on this manifesting part. I wouldn't say I was completely lost, but when you have someone there to kind of hold you a little bit more accountable, it really makes a difference. And if you want to work with me as well, I'm gonna put my links all in the description below as well. My Patreon, where I have my mentoring for your individual healing sessions, and a little bit of guidance if you feel you don't know where to start next in your healing journey, or if you want just a few extra Reiki videos. I make 2 a month for your Patreon with topics that are not shown here because of the algorithm. Gotta keep that one happy, but there's so many cool topics that just get lost. So if you want a little bit of more healing in your life, feel free to check out my Patreon. I'm gonna go over to the generation aspect of Beltane. Here, this is gonna hurt a little bit or like bring a lot of unwanted emotions. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I want to focus here on your connection with your ancestors, your family. The not so beautiful part though, because we all on our journey here are working on our generational trauma and curses. And curses in the sense, not like literally your family has been cursed, or because I don't know your family history, maybe, but you gotta figure that one out on your own. Generational curse in the sense of our patterns in this family really get like passed down, and you really gotta look at your family tree here on certain things. How do your grandparents behave, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins? You're gonna see a lot of patterns that just repeat and repeat, and it's kind of like your job to put a stop on it. I mean, that's why you're here, that's why you started this healing journey. Anila Sita, in her last video, shared a quote that really hit it for me, like deep in my soul. And it said, a certain pain will be passed down generations in a family until someone is strong enough to handle it. So that really also inspired this aspect of this video. I'm just gonna remove any leftover pain, leftover cycles that still kind of like cling on to you, that you no longer need. We're just gonna swipe them away. So you're completely free, and it's easier for you to connect with your family if that's what you desire. You don't have to. If you decide to go no contact, that's great as well. But for those that want to still connect with their family, do not let your gaze be clouded by those negative emotions. To kind of see past that and see past the patterns that you see and think, okay, they react this way because our family has been doing this the whole time. And it's not always easy, I'm gonna tell you that. But I want you to be able to look at your family from a completely different viewpoint. Also gonna, all the excess that has been wiped away, just redirect it into the earth, so that the earth can use this energy and transmute it for itself, because you don't need it anymore. There we go. Moving on, I'm gonna cast you now in a light of protection. A beautiful golden light surrounding you to keep you out of harm's way, so that you're always protected during your journey. Because you have bigger and important things to worry about than jealousness and people just envying you because you're doing better now. That sadly is a part of your healing journey, when people start to realize you're being more happier and achieving greater things because you have been working on yourself, and you know, you are kind of like a mirror to some of the people in your life, and they feel as if you're going so far ahead without them that sometimes a little bit of unwanted envy and jealousness can come out of them. But you know, you have better things to worry about. if that should affect you or not. So just gonna envelop you in this beautiful golden light for everything. Slides right off of it and can't even reach you. There we go. So next part is union, and here I thought deeply about that. Beltane also promotes a little bit of love, and we're gonna use this rose quartz to, if you haven't met your soulmate yet, it's gonna help make it easier to come into union with them, or maybe even your soul tribe. You've been trying to find the right people to hang out with. This will help you also find a new soul tribe. Feel free here to think about the kind of people you want to attract in your life. You can also set your own intention here. I'm gonna focus real quick on your heart chakra and infusing it with the rose quartz energy to help you open up your heart to love around you, to receiving love, making it easier for you to give love, and as well as attract the desired unions into your life. Pressing that in. And we move on to the last topic, which is connection. And here is also a broad variety of it. It can be in connection with yourself, with the universe, with nature, with your loved ones, with your past loved ones. If you want to connect with your spirit team, feel free here to also set intention on what you specifically would like to deepen your connection with. I'm gonna use this amethyst. Just gonna run this through your auric field. Gonna focus this on your crown chakra, because it's the chakra that connects us with the universe and everything around us. finishing with an aura fluff. Get you ready for this beautiful Sabbath holiday. I hope you enjoyed this little session, and I would love to hear what you're gonna do for this beautiful day to celebrate it. And I will see you guys in our next healing session as well. I hope you're being healthy until then and stay safe. And always remember to have time for a little bit of a self-care session and honor yourself. Goodbye everyone.